Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program Fuckers. And today I'd like to talk about the Rolex Sweet Spot. That's right, fuckers. The Rolex Sweet Spot. And I gotta tell you fuckers something. I've been dealing in Rolex pieces since the late 90s. And I've had my share of Rolexes. I've owned a 1016, 5512, 5513, 1680, red and white. I've owned 16800. I've owned the 1655 Orange Hand Explorer 2. I've owned 16610, 16613, 16618. That's the gold blue sub. 16803. I've owned, what else have I've owned a fuckload of Rolex pieces. And the sweet spot. What is the sweet spot? It's year 2014, almost 2015. What is the Rolex sweet spot? Let me tell you, fuckers, what the sweet spot is. Okay. I think as far as plastic Rolexes go. Now, when I use that term, plastic, I'm not talking about the watch. No, I'm talking about the type of glass it uses. So they're all steel or gold watches, but a plastic one means it uses a Halcyon glass, like the Omega Speedmaster man on the moon. And what happened is Rolex in the 70s started changing over to sapphire crystal. Now the pros and cons are simple. Sapphire crystal, it's very resistant to scratching, but you can chip the bastard. Okay, so you can chip it, but it's generally speaking, sapphire, I think, is the sweet spot. Okay, that's what I would be buying now. I think sapphire crystal Rolex. Plastic, I think they're a bit, the bubble, you know, they're a bit inflated. You're paying high money for a plastic Submariner. You missed the boat, fuckers. You've missed the boat. But sapphire, we want something bang per buck that can grow as an investment and deliver a return to you stingy, nasty fuckers, as well as providing good, honest timekeeping for the punters. So, what do I think the answer is, fuckers? Yes, before you flush money down the drain, you got to think about what is the Rolex sweet spot. And to me, it's sapphire crystal. So what that means is any sapphire crystal which is at least 10 years old. So let's back the truck up. I think the sweet spot for Rolex, the bang per buck, you don't want to buy new, you know, it's a commodity type item. You don't want to buy new. You want to buy something that's used. You want bang per buck. You want something that you can put as least money as possible, which is going to grow with the future. I reckon the sweet spot is pre-ceramic sapphire crystal. Okay, so whether you're buying yourself we're talking sports watches, whether you buy yourself a Submariner or a GMT, the sweet spot is pre-ceramic but sapphire crystal. And case in point, the two-line no-date sub, sapphire crystal, the 14060, is a great piece to buy, great investment potential. It's two-line, it's sapphire crystal, but it's pre-ceramic. They aren't making any more of these fuckers. And they are set to rise in price. Any Submariner from the 80s, so you're looking at a 16610, even the 16800. The 16800 was a transitional model, which was basically the 1680 with a sapphire crystal. and it gained Quickset. It did a few things, but it was a transitional model. They're a great investment. They're starting to rise. So this is the whole thing, the Rolex bug. The sweet spot, in my opinion, the bang per buck, the sweet spot, you want to buy sapphire Rolexes pre-ceramic. Now you might say, what about the Explorer 2? That doesn't have ceramic. Well, Explorer 2, you want the pre-42 mil. You want the 40 mil one. And I reckon that's the sweet spot. And I've just taken delivery of a 16570. And I reckon the ultimate sweet spot in that watch there is the 16570 no holes case with the solid end links. Great bang per buck watch. You pick them up for $5,500 to $6,000. They're a great bang per buck. Great bang per buck for a minter. Minty, minty, minty. And this is the Rolex sweet spot. And they're not making pre-ceramics. They're not making them anymore. So they can only rise. And the funny thing is, I was talking to my friend Gregory Kinder, and he was saying that with the GMTs, they are actually the GMTs, the pre-ceramics are rising fast, and they're not much, the ceramic ones aren't much cheaper. So, you know, that's already showing investment potential. So, my opinion is the Rolex sweet spot is sports Rolex Sapphire pre-ceramic. I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. Tell me what you fuckers think of the sweet spot.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. And surely you'll buy your pint cup, and surely I'll buy mine. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne.